Hey guys, what is going on? My name is David and welcome to the third episode of With a Twist. I want to get this started by picking up this juicy little black mask I got on this task here. I actually got it from a superior. So that's 750k. Unfortunately, that's not going to be, first clip is already out for this week. I did check my bank value really quickly. I got a quick approximation of everything that was in it, and it's actually at about 50 mil. Which is really nice. That's including the rings and everything. So about 50 mil already, which is pretty crazy. I just let a rune dagger disappear. That's shameful. So I think what I want to do is really try to push and unlock the solo God Wars at the very least as soon as I possibly can. Because even if I get some kind of forfeit that makes me go below 100 mil bank at some point, I really do want to get that unlocked. So I think I'm going to probably push Slayer a little bit harder this week. Hopefully we get some more tasks of like Dagonnoth Kings and very consistent moneymakers. And then we can, get where we need to be. I'm starting to get to the point where I can actually buy, not necessarily best in slot, but pretty good, well-tiered gear for bossing. So hopefully I get a lot of tasks that allow me to continue pushing my bank further. The fuck? Got a curved bone right after that too. Luckily pulled myself a Dagonnoth task after finishing out my Abyssal Demons one. I actually also have 2 full totems in the bank now and a totem base, which is pretty nice. I think before I go and do this Dagonnoth King task, I'm actually going to do a few clue scrolls, because I know I can get a hard clue, and I probably will get a hard clue from Dagonnoth Kings anyway. So I don't know if I'm going to actually invest my cash into anything. I could unlock the Ring of Suffering, but that's going to be a somewhat permanent unlock because I wouldn't want to have to keep buying and selling recoils and shit too. So I'm probably just not going to unlock anything because I know that I can get through this task with the weird awkward gear that I had before. And then I'll just kind of save for other stuff and buy things a bit more situationally. I'm not entirely sure yet though. But first let's go do some hard clues. And potentially master if I get an elite from Skatizo. First hard clue of the set. Oh, okay. That's actually really good. Once again, wrong account to be getting this on. But that's it's a good start for sure. I might actually use that at some point, to be honest. Alright, we got an elite clue with this one, which means we are going to be doing a quick little master clue. Hopefully we can pull something. It's been, I think, the last good item I got was that ornament kit, which I think was like 5 or 6 masters ago. I don't know how common the ornament kits and stuff are for masters, so I'm not exactly sure how often I should expect to get stuff like that, but I know it's a plethora of items over 1 mil, so hopefully we land on one of them. Pretty easy master clue overall, very fast, and the reward is really bad. The reward definitely reflects the fact that it was a very fast clue. Get these fucking firelighters out of my inventory, I don't fucking want to touch them. That's the worst master clue I've had so far in the series, but I have one more Skatizo kill, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to head on to our Dagonnoth King task with amazing gear. Also, I decided I'm probably going to buy a Necklace of Anguish with the money I have right now, because that's going to be used at a lot of places, and it's something I don't really see myself selling back unless I have to. Hard clue, very quickly done, and it is... Wow, wait a minute! My last fucking hard... Hold up. My last hard clue was the Armadihide top. So I just got Armadihide chest and legs within literally 2 clues. What the fuck? Why? Alright, you know what? I get all the pets on my Iron Man that I want to get on my main. I get all the items on my main that I want to get on my Iron Man. Good joke. Either way, that's a nice clue. I'm very happy with that. But I'm very confused as to the RNG of clues on this account. So like I said, I do plan on buying an Anguish. I feel like it's definitely a worthwhile buy. It looks like I could probably... market price? Yeah, alright. So I got an Anguish back now. This is actually very nice. It's going to help a lot at DKs, and it's going to help with... Specifically, the thing I was thinking of is Kalphite Queen. That's something that I really want to get into doing next time I get a task. If I can potentially afford a Bludgeon, which I'm getting kind of close to being able to do. But even if not, I still have the Hosta, which will work out decently well there. So let's go do Dagonnoth Kings and hopefully get some rings. I've pulled no rings so far, but I picked up a Dagonnoth hide instead of the Dagonnoth bones. I pulled a hard and an elite clue, so that means I can do another master after this task, and hopefully get back-to-back Dagonnoth Kings. Fucking love this place, man. This is probably where the majority of my rebuild is going to happen until I hit 100 mil, which I don't know if that's necessarily my goal this week, but I definitely want to see if I can do it, because if I can start doing solo God Wars, regardless of if I, lose the stake or whatever this week. I wouldn't need like 100 million gear to solo Sara, and then it'd make the series a lot more exciting for the outs as well. So hopefully, maybe this master clue pays out with something nice too. You never know. Unfortunately, no rings that task at all. Only picked up one dragon axe. Somehow got a lot of skeletal pieces. So that's kind of weird. Let's see if we can get the back-to-back. We cannot, but I'll take an Abbey Demon's task. Maybe we get a whip from that. I'm sure I might have mentioned this already, but I'm not doing Sire because I already have the pet, and I have no bludgeon pieces or anything right now, so I don't really want to drag myself into that boss too much. But I'm going to go do this master. Hopefully we get something amazing. It's a very, very easy master clue, and that's actually a really good reward. Wow. 19 Onyx Bolts, 2 Dragon Halberds, 700k reward with no uniques. That's actually really good. I'll take that. So this is probably super random, but I got a Black Dragon's task, so I started doing them at Brutals. I just got... My first kill was a Dragon Longsword, which is like, that's pretty good. My next kill was something junk, but then my next kill after that, Dragon Arrow Tips, which is a really good drop, because they're freakishly expensive now, and an Elite Clue. I don't know what the drop rate on Elite Clues from these things are. I'm pretty sure it's fairly rare. That's awesome. It means I can do another master. So that's pretty dope, dude. So I decided to sell off my entire loot tab and got almost 9 mil for it. I decided to do that because I wanted to buy a DFS. DFS is going to be used at the Ancient Wyverns task that I just got. I have them extended now, even though they're really not worth it. Just because, you know, always hopeful to get that visage, and it's still kind of new content, so it's possible. It might actually be worth it for me to range them. I'm not entirely sure yet. I mean, no one really knows the metas for something that just came out. But I also might use the DFS at things like DKs and potentially solo Sara, since I don't prayer flick. Not entirely sure on that one yet, but I might end up selling it back. It's really cheap right now. It's only like 8 mil, so nothing too crazy. So I actually ended up getting an Elite Clue off of this Dark Beast task, which is kind of nice. I still haven't done the master from the last one just because Implings are at like an all-time high for price right now, and I really just would rather have them slowly flow into my bank rather than spending like 500k to get an easy clue. If it comes down to it, I'll have to go fucking pickpocket ham members, and that's just embarrassing. But you know, if I have to do it, I will. In an unseen turn of events, on the last kill of my Abbey Demon's task, I actually just got a whip. That's pretty cool. I was about to teleport out. I waited. I usually just teleport out like right as the thing is dying. I'm glad I waited. 1.9 mil, that means that's our first thing on this week of forfeits. So that's, that was very unexpected, but I'm pretty happy with that. Next task that I picked up straight after finishing that last one is 177 Dagonnoths, so that's awesome. Although I'm not streaming right now, so I think what I'm going to do is actually save that for my live stream and maybe just do some barrows. If I pick up another Elite Clue, then I'll have to just get a medium and an easy for a third master. So that'd be pretty cool to have 3 masters lined up. Yeah, so I think I might do that. And there's the Elite Clue I was looking for, only a few chests in. That's pretty nice. So wait, what the... Oh, okay, I confused myself for a second there. But alright, there we go. Got the Elite Clue, that means that I have 3 masters lined up now. Alright, so I got a little bored. After I got that Elite Barrows, I felt kind of weird continuing to do Barrows. So I decided to do some solo Wintertide. So this is a 13,500 point crate. That's a lot of stuff. 2 Bruma Torches, a Pyro Garb, nothing too crazy in here though. Actually not a lot of seeds at all, which is kind of disappointing. But I figured I might as well try and do it. I was a little bored. So that's kind of cool. 2 more Bruma Torches and a Pyro Top attached into the bank. First of the 3 master clues, and that's pretty subpar, but it's not awful. The D-Halley kind of saved it. Next master clue, this one only took about 15 minutes to do, and was way better than the last one. Still pretty average. Get out of here, green firelighters, nobody wants you. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Implings for the last 2. Actually, I think I just need to buy Eclectics. I should get an easy out of this. And then we'll do our third master, and then off to the DK's task. So I had the Dragon's Eye step on this clue, so needless to say, it took a lot longer than the last one. And that's not bad. That's a Zami page. 700k is really good for a master. Still kind of unfortunate that there's no items over 1 mil, but off to DK, so hopefully we get a Berserker Ring or an Archer's Ring to throw that into this week's forfeits. And that's Tree Falling. Like, if I can be 100% honest, I think I'm, like, less angry and more upset as to what just happened. I didn't even realize this until my chat pointed out. I just got, you have a funny feeling like it would have been followed. To those of you who still don't know what that means, it means I would have just had a pet. And why didn't I get it? Well, I already have that pet. That's for Rex. That is the 4th time I've had the Dagonnoth Rex pet, and I have had none of the other ones. That's pretty unlucky. But hopefully we can make up for that. I'm depressed. To the Dagonnoth King task, unfortunately did not get any rings and got that 4th Rex pet, which just kind of blows. But Cave Crack again is a very chill task, so hopefully we can get something there. A Trident would be over 1 mil, so that would go on to the series forfeits. In terms of the last clip, because I'm sure some people are going to say it, obviously I'm a little disappointed that I got a 4th Rex pet, but ultimately it doesn't really hurt me or anything. It's just kind of frustrating to see. And still got about 2 mil profit out of that task regardless, so it's not that bad. Kraken treating me to a nice juicy elite clue as well. So I actually have a get out of here pirate boots. The only downside of things lasting 30 minutes in here is sorry for the tree sounds again. I keep forgetting to turn that off when I'm recording. The only downside of things lasting 30 minutes in here is those stupid crappy little boots and rusty swords always get in my way. But I do have a totem sitting in my bank, so I'm gonna go probably do that at some point pretty soon. See if I get an elite clue from that as well, and then go do a master. Alright, so this clue is only substantial because it is my... Oh, I didn't say thank you to this guy. Thank you to this guy. This is my 500th hard clue, and I'm pretty sure that this is... I mean, this is average. Yeah, okay. 500 hard clues. That doesn't really mean anything, but kind of a cool achievement to get, I guess. I still haven't actually had a Robin Hood hat or Third Age or anything really crazy on this account from hard clues. So maybe we see that in the future of this series. But yeah, 123k. It's a good hard clue. 500 done. Finally did that master clue I had lying around in the bank, and pretty average. Everything this video has just been pretty average. I'm incredibly lucky at Cave Horrors, apparently. They just shit out another black mask for me, so that's pretty cool. It's another 700k, just about. Pretty nice. I have no idea what my bank is sitting at right now, because I've been getting a lot of, like, small gains this week. So I'll probably check next time I sell the tab and figure out about where I'm standing. Still really want to get some more stuff for the forfeits this week, though. About halfway through the week, and all I've had is a whip. Alright, so... I just got another... I actually got back-to-back Cave Horse tasks. My chat said not to do it. Then I got a shitty task in the middle, skipped it, got Cave Horse again. So I'm back here, got a Superior, and from the Superior, I got a Black Mask and a Hard Clue Scroll, which I think is probably fairly rare scenario. But I'm happy with it. Another Black Mask, another 700k, no complaints. Sorry. Got an Abbey Demon Superior. As you can see on the ground over here, there's a particular item called a Dust Battle Staff. A little bit unfortunate. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not angry about it. It's just, I don't think I've had... I think that's the first item I've had on this account. No, I've had a Mist Battle Staff on this account as well. So that's the second Superior item I've had. I think I have over 100 Superior KC, which isn't too crazy. Superiors didn't come out till after I was 99 Slayer. But hey, Totem Piece, fine. And an extra, like, 20k or whatever, too, I guess. Alright, 189 Hellhounds now, so looks like we're going to be doing a little bit more Vett'ion. What I'm actually thinking about doing is selling off a bunch of the stuff in my bank that's like kind of niche items and then getting a bit better gear for Vett'ion, because I could probably afford a bludgeon, which would make my kills a lot faster. Even though I won't be able to afford a Warhammer yet. I could buy an Elder Maul, but I'm not really sure about that one. So I price checked everything. My bank and all the valuable items comes down to about 63 mil. It's not including the runes or anything though, so I was thinking total it's probably closer to about 70-ish mil if you include all the extra like potions and runes and shit. So it comes down to what I want to do now is if I want to sell the DFS and the Hosta, which I would be selling the Hosta no matter what if I'm buying a bludgeon. For it's circumstantial, like Hosta I wouldn't really use except for like dragon tasks and shit. But if I sell the Hosta and the DFS, I'll have more than enough to buy a bludgeon to continue just playing the way I was playing. Or I could right now just buy a Ring of Suffering and do some off-task Dagonnoth Kings, which I'm not really sure which one I want to do, so I think I'm just going to think about it for a little bit and try and figure that all out. And get back to you guys. I guess you'll see probably in the next clip with whatever's happening. Vett'ion treating me to another Dragon 200 on KC 559. I was really hoping to get a D pick on this task, or Ring of the Gods on this task, just to have more forfeits. A little unfortunate, but I think this week's going to be kind of a low-tier week in terms of forfeits. Still, it's 150k or something along those lines, so I'm not going to complain. It's not a bad drop, just would have been much nicer to have a D pick. This week is just a bunch of average loot, man. KC 573, the last kill of my Vett'ion task. I actually did end up pulling a dragon pickaxe. That is awesome. Finally, another item for the forfeits. That is sick. I was not expecting anything there. I was ready to just go pick up a new task and just move on with it. But the very last kill of the task, we picked up a dragon pick. So, that's about 3 mil there. Finally, another item to put on the wheel. Yes. Also, just 3 mil in my bank is also very nice. So I just finished that task. and ended up skipping an Iron Dragon's task, and lo and behold, got more Hellhounds. I figure it's probably a good time to do it since I still have the bludgeon right now, and if I get a Dagonnoth King, sorry, trees falling sounds. Oh, it happens when I'm recording. Since I am actually in possession of the bludgeon right now, which I probably will be selling back if I ever do get a Dagonnoth King task, I feel like I should probably do this now, instead of skipping it. Well, I just got another dragon pickaxe. Fucking 4 KC after the last one. So I was saying before, I don't think I've ever had a dragon pick at Vett'ion, and now I got 2 in 4 kills. What the hell? The week's forfeits just went from really boring, just a whip, to fucking like nearly 10 mil instantly. What the hell, man? Another tree falling every clip. Finished that task up, 610 KC, which is actually really nice seeing the Vett'ion KC get up there. Almost at the 1,000 task streak, and we got Cave Cracking again. It's a very nice, relaxing task. Hopefully we get some tridents, throw some more stuff on the forfeit list. Actually got another Sandfew drop before I ended as well. So, definitely made quite a bit from that task. Not going to sell the tab yet. I don't have any reason to sell the bludgeon yet. I might when I get another Dagonnoth King task, but, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If the forfeits go well this week, I might still be able to afford, like, you know, DK gear back again. Also, I'm taking staking off the forfeit wheel this week because you guys made it pretty clear that you don't want me to get the same forfeit 3 times in a row. So I'm going to take staking off the forfeit wheel this week. Hopefully we get something more exciting, you know, like high-risk PKing or some shit. We'll see tomorrow when I spin the wheel. Well, actually, it's Thursday, so see in 2 days when I spin the wheel. Got an elite clue scroll for my Kraken task, so that means I'm probably going to do a Skitizo kill after this, get a hard clue, and then do a master. Hopefully get a decent item from it, since all the masters we've had this week have been, like, pretty average. Got the clue done, nothing too difficult with it. A tree falls, I swear, every clip. Nothing too difficult with it. Haven't Emmy the Dam now because it degraded as soon as I got hit when I did the clue step, so I gotta hold on to that. But this is a pretty average clue. Half Moon Spectacles, it's a unique. I'm happy. I got a unique 300k. Nothing too crazy in here, but yeah, it's free 300k. Fuck it. Alright, Kalphite task. Now this is something I haven't really had so far. I'm gonna turn my sounds off before I get the woodcutting thing. This is something I haven't really had so far in this series, and I talked about this before. I do have a bludgeon, and this would probably be the best time to do Kalphite Queen. Even without the Warhammer, I think doing it right now will be okay. I'll try it, and if I don't like it, then, you know, I'll eat my words here. There's no drops over 1 mil from Kalphite Queen, which kind of sucks, so it doesn't really play on the forfeits of the series, but I've already had a decent bit for forfeits this week because of the dragon pickaxes, and I should be able to get this task done within a couple of days, and probably less than that, probably 1 day if I actually put my mind to it. And it's still a lot of profit, which will help me push towards the God Wars goal, which I do think I set a little bit high, but it'll help me push towards that. I should get around 10 mil profit, give or take, from doing this task as well. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do it. If it ends up being way too slow because I don't actually have a Warhammer, then, you know, then I won't do it. But I'm going to try it right now and see how it goes. So I got an elite clue for my Kalphite Queen task, turned it into a master with another totem from Skitizo, and that is not great. Not great at all. The last master I thought was actually decent. Wasn't that great either because the spectacles that were valued at like 140k G ended up being like 40k. So, I mean, I'm not angry. 300k, it's better than nothing. Not great, not bad. Just average master. So it is the end of the week, and like I said, since I had that Kalphite Queen task, did not get anything else to add to the forfeits. But the forfeits this week are actually going to total 7.9 mil from the whip and the 2 dragon picks. So I'm going to spin the wheel right now. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm not going to put staking on this week. You guys made it pretty clear that you don't want to see that 3 times in a row. So I'll just make that a rule. If I get something 2 weeks in a row, then I'll take it off the next week. It's going to be back on the wheel in the future, like for the week after this one, so don't worry. I'm just taking it off this time because I really want to have some variety. So hopefully I land on something that gives a little bit of variety. Go. Let's go ahead and spin this wheel. Honestly, if I have to pick one that I hope it lands on, I really hope it lands on Implings. The things I really don't want to do are going to be high-risk PK fight and drop party, but let's go ahead and see what we get. And it did land on Implings! Rigged Kappa. Awesome. I'm actually really happy about that. So, that means that I have to take 7.9 mil and spend that on Eclectic Implings. I don't think I'm actually going to be putting that in this video. I'm probably going to be putting it in the next one because 7.9 mil with the Implings is going to be a lot of clues, and I do want to make sure this video is still getting out for you guys. Before anyone asks, because I know people are going to ask, how am I going to do these Implings? They're all going to be done via Eclectics. I'm going to do all the masters that I get. The reason you do Eclectics is because you have a decent chance of getting master clues from them, and it's just kind of the best way to do it. rather than buying Dragon Implings, because I'd only be able to get like 10 or 15 if I did that. This way I can get a lot of Implings done. If I get anything that's over 1 mil from mediums, which is basically just Ranger Boots, I'm not going to add that to the forfeits. Unless I get like multiple of them, then I probably will, because that'd be kind of ridiculous. So I'm going to go buy those really quick. Alright, there we go. Got all the Implings purchased. 23 Eclectic Implings. So I'm going to make sure that I write down the current number I have in my bank, because that doesn't, although it's 35, it's not really that big of a deal. But 23 Implings, I'll show you guys the history here, so you can see that I bought them for, you know, roughly 7.9 mil in total. So that's pretty nice. I'm actually really excited to do this. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do if I get Ranger Boots from this, or if I get items over 1 mil from the Masters. I don't know if I should add them to the forfeits or not. I feel like, part of me feels like I should. Maybe I'll just add the items from the Masters to the forfeits, and I won't add the Ranger Boots if I get them. Because if I'm adding these to the forfeits, and then I get Eclectics again next week, it's going to kind of, you know, roll on itself a bit too much, I feel like, if I do that. But regardless, that's a lot of Implings, so that's definitely going to be a big part of the early stages of next week's video. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this video. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it around. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. One thing I've neglected to mention a lot, you know, I mention my Twitch a lot, and I do stream every day, so make sure you guys check that out. But one thing I've neglected to mention lately is my clan chat and my Discord. Both of those are down below. I mean, the clan chat is just Dabe. I'm in here pretty much all the time when I'm playing, and when I'm streaming and everything too, so feel free to pop in and, you know, hang out there. It's a pretty chill environment. Same with the Discord, it's open to everybody, so if you guys want to do that, feel free. But, like I said, I will see you guys next week. Hopefully I'll be able to get an Iron Man progress video up within a week or a week and a half as well. I know I said I would as soon as I can, but this Master Clue is kind of running me all over the game and everything right now in terms of skilling. Regardless, I will see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.